Murder Comet. Oh, hey, I'm glad you're here. And if you're here, you must be interested in Dungeons and Dragons. Furthermore, I bet you're interested in Dungeons and Dragons in space, because that's exactly what we're going to do here is play Dungeons and Dragons in space, near space, ground space, the whole nine. And if you're into that sort of stuff, go ahead and like, subscribe, let us know what you think in the comments, and watch this stuff. Welcome back to another session of the Astral Avenue. We are in our 34th session with the players that are playing. If you guys want to say hey or something.
Hi, everybody.
Hey or something.
And me. And we're going to hop right into it with the recap of last session. And last time, as you made your escape from the frizzling cube, watching it kind of wrapped up in rotting ivy and shrinking kind of down on itself, your vessel actually started to slow down after all of the damages done to it. Regrouping and kind of assessing what had been done, you figured it might be best to go to the nearest port, which would be the ASMR school over by Zeppela, which is a gas formation in the door system. Doing some mild repairs that you could without actually docking, you did slowly make your way. Even did some light fishing on the times that you were moving slower. Water running out and even food on a little bit short supply. You did your best with the fishing and enlarging of what you caught to make it last a little more. And on your second slow-ish day of traveling, I say slow, but you were moving still at thousands and thousands of miles an hour. As Oblate was helming the ship, it suddenly kind of slowed down to normal speeds of its own volition as something big was in the area. Tobias could see something large off the side of the ship in the nearby distance, a couple 100 feet away, and some loud whale noises coming from that direction. As Oblate started to steer the ship that way, not wanting to encounter whatever it may be, actually steered it away. Dr. Jellybean started translating the noises as cries of help were coming from that direction. Sounds of pain and anguish. Suggesting to go aid this creature, whatever it was, you headed over there and found a small school of scavers around, as well as two Githyanki riding the bigger ones. They had a large whale-like creature, known as a Kandori, and in a net, and were slowly attempting to kill it. Suggesting to them they let it go, or else they refused and told you guys to bugger off, and that this was their claim. Not wanting to fight, but also wanting to aid this creature, Tobias loosed an arrow and started a tussle. During this fight, several of these flying space sharks attacked the ship, and even got one of the bigger ones swallowed Tobias at one point. The first Githyanki combatant had his armor kind of melting to him as he teleported away, first chance he had. And as as the other one started to gather on his scaver steed, Oblate chased him down, jumping onto the whale and thus onto the shark itself, feeding this Githyanki to his own shark steed. And currently, now standing atop this freed Kandori as it's kind of motioning away, or kind of around the ship in general. And this last shark, with a full belly now, flies into wild space. That is where we're gonna pick up with you guys. Oblate, you are currently atop this large whale-like creature. the rest of you guys on your ship.
I'm gonna call it to Oblate. Oblate, get back on the ship, buddy.
I definitely want to be off this whale. About how far away am I from the ship?
About 15, 20 feet away. The whale is kind of starting to kind of circle around as more of those cries that as Dr. Jellybean, your tablet would kind of respond with, "What is going on? Where are they? Where are they?"
I'm gonna talk to the whale. I'm gonna say, hey, hiya, friend. You okay? Hurt?
The whale would slowly kind of start to sway towards the ship and towards you in general, but more looking at the face of the ship.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
Oh. I am hurt.
Oh no.
I lost my family.
Oh no.
And the rest of you guys would just hear this.
Oh no.
Do we hear from the tablet?
Right,
Is it-
kid, like
You
the tablet's
would, if you're
transferred.
right, I would say it would be in a localized position around Dr. Jellybean, that noise. Like
Yeah.
How far away is Tobias from me?
near the edge of the ship at the moment. As Oblate, the whale would kind of, barely even noticing that you're on it, look kind of like it's facing the front of this ship.
All right, I'll take this chance to sort of run off the front of the whale onto the ship.
Easy enough to do.
All right, you're safe, buddy.
I'll say, what's your name?
And it kind of responds back, kind of still looking at like the face of your vessel, and kind of starts to swim a little beside it as, you know, the eyes along the side kind of glow, illuminating kind of the front of your vessel. Dr. Jellybean, you would hear from your tablet, "My name is Joe."
Joe.
Yo, mama.
Not Jonah.
The whale's name is Joe, and he said he lost his family.
Oh, that's sad. I'm gonna go sit next to Dr. Jellybean and sit
Oh,
down
that's
crisscross
sad.
applesauce and just sit here and listen.
Okay. So you need some help finding your family, Joe?
And it kind of like
Everything's
looks around a
separated.
little bit. It's slow moving, large, lumbering creature. Your tablet would respond. It's as you're all still just hearing this cries. It's hard because I want to do the cries, but I also, like, me want to do the cries. But you guys get that you're hearing the cries. Dr. Jellybean, from your tablet would translate. We got separated when those scabbers came about. My mother and father are out there somewhere.
Your baby? Are you just a little guy?
He's just a baby.
He's just a little guy. He doesn't know nothing.
I am smaller
How
than my
close
mother
is-
and father. Yes.
To the ship.
How do we get him back to his family? Wait, they were attacked. How long ago were they attacked? Does it
Yeah.
understand the time?
How long ago did you see him when you were attacked?
That was a while ago.
A while.
We have been separated for some time. Those sharks scared me away. I was foolish enough to separate, thinking I could get away myself. And then there were these creatures on top. Creatures that wrapped me up in some sort of netting. And I
Yeah,
was
they
stuck.
did. Yeah, they're gone now, though. What if we, do you have any idea where your family might have gone? Like a safe place?
We converge around the star every now and then.
Do you think they might have gone there?
It is possible.
Did you say the star? The star. Can
Do
I
you know-
make an intelligence check of some kind of what sort of gaseous bodies are in the area, or in the system at least?
Yeah, give me a Arcana check. Yeah, with a 20, you would know that there is the Dorish star.
Oh, yes.
That is probably the star it's referring to. Gaseous body, there's also Zepula, which is this odd, not spherical gaseous body, a kind of more like a mist, like a plasma or something. Those are the gaseous bodies in the Dorish system. Outside of that would be the Astral Sea.
We're moving real slow though, Doctor. Do you think we can actually help it?
What do you guys think?
I mean, I
Try to
want to
help
help
each
it.
other?
I'd love to help it. I don't know how to find its family though. I don't have any thing that could help.
We can't just leave him out here, though. He's just a little baby.
I mean, we could clear a path towards the star that he's going to meet at, but we don't have enough time. We don't have enough rations to sustain the slow speed towards that star.
Right.
So we can at least clear the way.
Yeah, you're probably right. We got our own business to take care of, but this little guy...
I mean, I don't want to leave him either. I don't know how to help him though.
Maybe Obolate's right. We could just clear
I
up.
think we
make sure
should
that-
escort him to, most likely, maybe if I can get a description of the star.
Do you think your map would help? Your mini map?
I think it could.
Okay, from where we're at. Oh, Blake, do you still have your navigator's tools and stuff?
Yeah, sure do.
How far away are we from the star?
Wow, let me check that out. Calculating. Calculating.
Give me a navigator's tools check. Or roll me use your intelligence. It will take you some time to chart the course.
So which
the,
star? The Dorish?
the only star in the system.
Dorish.
Yeah. And so the point of clarification, each star system is on its own a system, and then once you exit, all the stars that you kind of see in the sky aren't necessarily where they're located astrally. And you would have to traverse the astral sea to get to other systems or other stars. And it's kind of varies from star to star, and they move around as well. So plotting courses kind of you have to take into account mostly once you're in the astral sea, you can then plot a course to other stars. But within this star system, you can plainly see the sun or the star. It's slightly on the way to ASMR at the moment, and the way it's orbiting. ASMR would be a little bit out of the way. So it would take... ASMR was 4 days away, so 12 days, and you guys are on 10 days, so... at the speed you're traveling, it would take you about 10 days to get to the star.
Mm-hmm.
The speed you guys were traveling, if you were going faster, it would take about 3.5 days. Getting to Zeppola would take 10 days, but if you were traveling, or no. Yeah, it would take 10 days at your slow speed. But if you had your regular speed, it would take about 3 days now.
So doubles our journey.
Well, let me ask Joe a question.
Yeah.
You're
Joe.
strange.
Yeah, so listen, we're a little hurt too, and we're traveling slow right now. It's gonna take us a long time to help you get to the star. I don't
I don't need
don't
help
really-
getting to the star. I know my way. I've been many
Oh,
times.
You don't need help?
Of course he needs help. He's a baby.
But you're all on your own. What if more of those sharks come and try to wrap you up again?
I think it's highly unlikely, but maybe.
Do you want our help? I mean, I don't want to force you to do something you don't want to do. I was trying to help you.
I would welcome company.
All right, but listen, here's the deal though. So we're hurt. We're not moving as fast as we'd like to. I don't know what your people, your species can do. I don't know if you have any way to make us move faster. Is that a thing?
Make you move faster.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can make
Got any-
myself move faster if that's what you mean.
Starts flipping
Oh.
his tail.
Yeah, can we attach ourselves to him?
Maybe. Yeah, could we
Hitch a ride.
yeah,
Wait.
I mean if you
He could take us to the ASMR, and then we could get the ship repaired and
What's the diameter of this whale?
At its smallest point.
At its smallest point, like... Wait, diameter.
Thinking
I
just
don't know,
before the tail.
40 feet?
Like right in front of his
the,
front fin.
No, the smallest point, probably like 20.
We
15.
could do
I'm not good with diameters. It's probably like a 10-foot rate.
could we
8-foot
ride
radius,
the
that's-
whale?
We would
on our
probably
ship.
take time for Donna to rig it.
There
If
is
we could.
it is still covered in netting.
We could turn that into rope.
Mhm.
Well, it is
I mean, I
rope.
could probably fashion it into some sort of like halter.
yeah.
And you
in a
can
way
see
that's
like
not
its
gonna hurt
fins are mostly free, but it is still kind of wrapped in it.
Well, if we took
probably
it
work
to
with
the
that.
ASMR, they're not going to hurt it, right?
I don't think so. I mean, they might.
I don't think that's a good idea.
You don't think it's a good idea? You think they're
don't-
going to try to
I-
study
I
it and capture it?
I don't feel like these. I mean, I could make a danger to double check, but I don't feel like these animals are particularly fond of civilization.
Would I
Actively
know,
seek it out?
like, from my history with the ASMR, does Dr. Jellybean think that they would do anything untoward to this whale?
Give me a history check.
History.
The 16. I would say you're not certain. They don't typically go out hunting, if that's what you mean, but they wouldn't scoff at a live or dead subject to study.
Resources.
Like, they wouldn't use it to, like, sell or harvest or anything like that, but they might.
Try to research it.
Yeah, not necessarily that they would, but if they were to,
They would rehome it.
if they wanted to capture it, they aren't necessarily the environmentalists that you are, but they're not necessarily the capitalists that other people are. They're more neutral, like research,
They're scientists.
Yeah,
Mhm.
knowledge for knowledge's sake, but they might be able to be swayed one way or the other. You're unsure.
What do you guys think?
I mean,
Or we could just let him go and he'll wish him the best and say goodbye. Joe, I hope you find your dad.
it's a wild creature that we helped. It's not getting killed anymore. I think it can survive in wild space. We can take the netting off of it so it's not trapped anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not trapped now. It's just like like sea turtles get.
Yeah,
Stuff on them.
we can get the stuff off of it and send it on its way, and we can limp our way to the ASMR.
All right, Joe,
What if
here's the
something
deal.
happens to him?
I know, but we just don't have time, and I don't want to take him there.
I'll happily hitch a ride on him, but if you're not sure, I don't want them doing anything to Joe here. He's a magnificent creature that doesn't need to be like.
I wanna hug pet Joe. Can he come closer? Or
I can
I'm
ask
gonna
him
go
if
to the
he
edge.
would mind, if he wouldn't mind giving us a ride. But if he of his own volition, I mean, we did just help him out. Maybe he'd want to do us a favor too. I don't know.
You could ask him. The worst he'll say is no.
We'll still say is no. All right, Joe. So
Oh,
we got
yes.
we gotta get somewhere. We got a place to be. But like I said, we're hurt. We're not moving as fast as we'd like to. I don't know if you would be willing to, for us to hitch on to you, and you pull us there a little faster. It's a school for people.
Yes, we could form a school of people.
Right? Like a school of fish, but it's for people, but they go there for learning about science and stuff. I don't know if you know what that is. I don't know what you know, but I don't know if you'd be willing to help us get there.
I understand most of what you are saying. I'd be more
That's
than
good.
happy to help. You helped me. It is only fair.
What'd he
Thanks,
say?
Joe. He said he'll give us a ride.
Oh my
Nice.
Now, I don't know if it'd be uncomfortable for you, Joe, but those nets on you, are they bothering you?
I barely feel things that are on me.
Okay, so if we use those to attach them to us, I don't know if I want to break the illusion that we're whatever he thinks that we are. We use those ropes to attach us to you, and you pull us there, and then when we're done, when we get there, we'll take them off of you.
Dr. Chelly, there's one flaw with that plan.
What's that?
The moment we set him loose, everyone there is going to be looking out for a whale.
We can always jump off before we actually get there.
That's true. We can make it there a little further out.
Okay. Just, around the block, not all the way there.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, down the street. Right.
Okay.
Would that be tenable for you, Joe?
Were you talking to it or them?
Well, I had an aside conversation with Donna about down the block. But then I asked Joe about if we use those ropes to attach us to him.
Right.
So would that be tenable to you, Joe, if we attach the ropes to us?
I think there are already things attached to me.
Right. Okay.
Cool. Oh wait, land a ship on the whale.
He's just like What's a couple more?
Aye, Captain. I'll go back to the helm and I'll take a seat. And I'm gonna try to land it as gently as I can onto the whale so we can attach it with nets.
So, give me an animal handling check. I'm gonna say a
what if-
disadvantage trying to use the ship to land the ship on the whale.
Yeah, I thought we would have the whale come up underneath the ship and
Because
just
the
like
whale's
brace
kind
up
of
against
currently
us.
floating beside the ship.
I could just
Yeah,
ask
he
him
can
to
just
move.
move under.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
just have
then
the whale
ask him to
move
go under.
Yeah.
He just gotta, like, flip his tail.
Yeah. Joe, can you swim around so that you're kind of under us a little bit?
Under the belly.
For what reason? I am confused.
So that we can attach ourselves to you with the nets that are on you.
No.
And you can pull us.
Why don't you just bite what is on me, and I can pull you?
We have weak teeth.
Yeah, all of our teeth are broken. Gotta go to the dentist.
Wait, does this chip look like it has a way to bite?
Yeah, we're
No.
I know from doctors, but they're not dentists.
Right.
But I mean,
Yeah.
from outside view, yeah, it kind of looks like it does have like pincers, and it does, but they're not like movable grappling.
Well, we don't have, yeah.
Yeah.
A body.
We have a man-
Essentially,
body.
the
Don't work
jaw
that way.
opens up where the bay is, the like cargo bay.
Yeah, so yeah, he'll need to go under and we'll have to ride on top of him.
Yeah, a body just doesn't work that way.
Are you? So let me
Could
get
try
this
to like
straight.
fly us like a kite, you know, with the netting and some of our own rope. He could like just pull us like
Yeah.
like rope on each side attached to the netting, and then
Uh-huh.
we could just glide with them.
Yeah.
kind of. That could work, but it
Might be very cumbersome. So
can't be on his tail.
No.
that would probably be the most logical for him to pull you.
Yeah, attaching whatever we have to the netting that's already there, like reins, like Santa's sleigh. Like
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you could just
That's
hop,
okay.
you could just hop over and pull the net over and just like tie it to like your
cool. Let's do it.
to the top part. No checks would be involved in that.
Okay.
I was thinking like you were trying to have it get under you to push you guys.
We wanted to be
No,
like the
not
shell of
that
a
way.
turtle.
We're
One
like
just like
on the back of the shell type thing. Yeah.
On the back of the shell.
He's not a turtle.
Yeah, if it was like a turtle.
A sea turtle.
If the whale was a turtle, then
So you're,
Right.
wanting,
then we
you're
put it
wanting,
on his shell.
you're wanting
Are there
your
space
ship
for
that is probably twice the size of this creature to land on top of it.
Oh, we were twice as
No,
size.
not like
I
on
thought the
top.
whale was bigger than our ship.
I did too.
I was thinking we just had to kind of overlap for a minute so that we'd be able to attach
To
ourselves.
attach things. Okay.
Yeah, not
Uh,
like overlap.
yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, but if we can just like attach to the netting, that make some reins,
Yeah, but essentially.
but without the jaw.
I can say you can spend the better part of an hour to kind of chill here and get this set up as the whale kind of swims about. There's plenty of extra rope so as to not restrain the whale and tie it to your ship so that the whale can, or the Kendori, can pull you along like a sleigh.
Can do.
Nice.
This is great.
Where are we going?
Which way is it? Nice.
Well, wait. Didn't Oblate?
Oh, Blade's got it.
Yeah, I mapped it out.
Roughly. It's a rough map, but you got it.
Head.
It's got A and B. What happens in between, I don't know, but
I'm just gonna
that way.
pull it up on my gadget.
Yeah. If you pull up the stuff on the orb, the map of the solar system as it is, and where things are moving, celestial bodies and stuff would be visible on that minimap.
Ooh.
Oh, that's super awesome.
Oh, here it is.
We're gonna go that way.
Do the Tony Stark, like,
What is over
That-
there?
The school I was talking about that we gotta get to.
yes, our school.
A school of more like you?
Kinda. They're gonna help. They're gonna fix us. They're gonna get us better.
Oh,
We like to look out for each other.
he doesn't understand what you're saying.
How
Oh,
hurt?
I don't
How hurt is?
understand either.
How hurt is he?
But I am making commentary off of what,
That's fair.
Jelly's saying.
Not very, honestly.
Okay.
It's like 3/4 health.
Okay, it's not bad. All right. So that way, please.
Okay. I will take us that way. How far are we going?
How many days at normal speed? I don't know how fast the whale moves.
Yeah,
I mean, I
you don't know
can-
how fast the whale moves.
We'll know when we're close. We'll let you know when we're close.
We're gonna be like flopping
Oh, wait.
around back.
He doesn't understand me, so
Right, I'm like
okay.
out of character. I'm like kind of, I feel bad because it feels like he doesn't know the whole story, and feel like we're kind of taking advantage of this whale. But in character, I would have no way of knowing what he knows or doesn't know, or
Dr.
can't
So-
tell.
He knows, but I'm afraid if we tell him that we're people, he thinks we're the ship, and I don't want to.
That's your call.
let's just
fine.
We'll tell you.
Oh.
We'll tell you when to. We'll tell you when to stop, and we'll
Okay.
untie. We'll untie it.
And the whale starts as you've kind of finished your conversation, you would feel this kind of warble of weight shift as gravity kind of melds with this creature's own gravity.
A warm fuzzy
As
feeling.
everything actually gets more weightless on your ship. So anyone above deck is going to have a hard time staying above deck.
Holding on.
so getting down below deck. Gotcha.
Well, I need
Well,
to
if
work
you-
on the ship as much as I can.
Yeah, we won't be working on the ship, I don't think. We're
There
going
is- There
inside.
is no gravity to keep you on or around the ship. Unlike
Gotcha.
normally, there would be just kind of fall off to the side, but now it's.
We're riding this bareback.
It's
Yeah, we're getting
kinda, yeah.
down below. Yeah, we're gonna get down below. When I realize we're in 0G, which I can operate in, I'm like, we need to get down below, guys.
And about 70% of, well, it would continue talking in whale speech, but the speak with animals would have faded, and you would feel this tug as everything just kind of jolts backwards. And I would imagine there's some like windows, some portholes out the side of the ship. And everything is moving extremely fast. Once again, is anyone helming the ship at the same time, or?
I was wondering, because, like, wouldn't it
Probably
be a good idea to
should.
kind of keep in touch with what the ship is feeling?
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
You want me to do it?
I would love to.
Well, I mean, over the course
You
of
go, you
the
go
travel,
right ahead.
you'll be taking shifts for sure.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody is then. Somebody's definitely helming.
Yeah. Okay. And is there anything you'd like to do during this travel? As it's like 70% of the time the whale is going to be calling out. Most, like, just constant whale song, just about.
Aw.
I can use speak with animals 3 times a day, so if I could kind of use it throughout the day.
Twice and
You know-
third in case of an emergency.
But I also want to check in with him. I don't want him to think that we just stopped talking to him.
Cold
Like
shoulder.
the first time, like, you would come back with your speak animals, you would hear, and that's how my brother and sister were born. It was a
Missing
wonderful
it.
day.
He's just talking. He just wants somebody to talk to.
Tell him a story.
Wow, that's a great story, Joe. Listen,
We're all
It was
don't
not a
take-
story. It is fact.
yes,
It happened.
you're right. My mistake. Listen, if I don't talk to you all day, please don't take it personally. I'm just trying to work on.
You have been quiet for some time.
I'm so sorry. Like I said, don't take it personally. I just have other stuff that I'm working on.
Social
And-
anxiety.
Give me a deception check, Dr. Jellybean.
Oh no.
Tell him you've got a doctor's note. Sorry, I can't talk to you today. I've got bronchitis.
Deception. Please be good.
I understand.
Oh, thank
Sometimes,
you.
If you want me to be quiet, I can be.
Oh no, you do your thing, Joe. I just don't want you to get your feelings hurt if I don't talk to you all the time. But we're right here, and I'll check in with you every once in a while, okay?
My feelings couldn't get any more hurt than they are now.
Oh,
I am without my parents and my family. But I will see them soon.
yes, you will.
And then
We're
my
gonna
feelings
find
will
them.
be much better.
You're right. It's gonna be so nice when you see your family again. Your brother and your sister, your mom and your dad. Who else you got there? You got uncles and aunts and cousins?
Yes. And then some.
Yes.
I thought
big
I already
fan.
told you about them. I will tell you again.
Okay.
In the meantime, Donna, can you pull up the map? Let's see how fast we're actually traveling.
Sure. Okay.
As you pull up the map, you do seem to be traveling about the same speed as a normal Spelljammer.
Great, but now we're connected.
So 3 days instead of 12. Perfect.
Anyone else looking at this would, like, this situation would be like, dang, those guys caught a whale. Like, or sorry, a
A whale caught them.
Kintari?
Kindori.
Kindori. Yeah, that we caught one. Look at them.
Kindori. Yeah, I might start piecing up some of the phase spiders. I don't really know if it's best to sell them whole or to piece them up. I'm
I
gonna
want
spend
to
some.
butcher some of the sharks.
I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
you
start
do have-
clawing off the back of the
You do
whale's
have
tail.
3 small sharks and 1 of the larger scabbers with you. And just sitting on the deck of your ship.
Yeah, we need to bring those down below.
Yeah, I'll go
we
up and get
we
them.
can say that you would have brought them down before this zero gravity environment would have.
There.
So we have
Blown
we have
off.
we have food for a few days on the sharks, and then I don't know what looks valuable on a scabber. Like I'll start like trying to figure out what's valuable on teeth.
Give me a survival check.
Sure.
Spending your first day kind of looking over these scabbers. Oh, the 13. Yeah, the teeth. 100%.
All right, start taking teeth out.
You start pulling teeth out. Some are pretty big. Some of them are the smaller ones is, little rows of shark teeth. The bigger one actually doesn't would have a bunch of rows of shark teeth in the back of its jaw. And it actually seems to secrete some sort of acid back there.
I'm very
Oh.
interested in getting some vials of that.
Do you have vials?
Believe so.
She has an alchemist kit.
Oh, okay, yeah. So she can take samples of stuff.
Sure, if Donnie, you
Yeah,
want to give me a
gloves.
survival check as well? As Tobias, you're trying to pull teeth out,
Mm-hmm.
and Dr. Jellybean's mostly spending her spare time talking
Why are you
to...
so bad at harvesting resources?
Because you're not meant to harvest beast stuff.
I'm great at it.
You're pretty great at it. Yeah, you get yourself a full vial of essentially acid.
I'm gonna dump out my chunky soup I had in that one.
Ew.
Okay. The
Things
metal,
like spider
metal.
guts or something.
Oh, the spider guts. Gotcha. Fair enough. Yeah, you do have a full vial of actual acid, and it is treated as such. Anything Oakley wants to do during this day of travel?
Well, I wanted to butcher the sharks to prepare for meals.
Sure.
At least one of them.
Give me a survival check as well, as everyone's doing survival stuff on these sharks.
Needs to be done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, make Gordon Ramsay proud.
Tobias is pulling some teeth out.
Oh,
Yeah, with
Beautiful.
a 20, you know exactly how to prepare these scours. And looking at what you have, you could feed you guys for weeks. You need to get your hands on some salt, though, and then you can salt them up, and then it'll last you for weeks. But
does anyone know how to find some salt out here?
you've probably got a few days, a couple of days, until they go rancid.
Would I know how to either make salt or know where salt could be harvested?
There's a planet just made of salt where all
Salt
the
mine.
salt
Give
in
me
the
a nature
Astral
check
sea.
or a arcana check.
Yeah. Let's do nature.
Okay.
Nice. We're getting salt.
A 26. You would know, especially in certain star systems, that there are comets or asteroids floating about in space that are full of all sorts of different minerals, moisture, sometimes life, and stuff like that.
With the 26, we're getting soy sauce.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
Go man. What up?
this is just the knowledge of where things like that would be located in a
Keep
place
an eye
like
for
this.
asteroids, because they might have some minerals growing on them, like salt.
Hard to see. We're moving so fast.
Yeah, we're moving pretty fast. So we're looking at the map. So it's like,
Yeah.
There goes
Yeah.
one. Oh,
Yeah.
we missed it.
yeah, we're not really slowing down anytime soon. So
Well, the sharks will keep for a couple days.
Couple of days.
So,
How
I mean,
many
well, we
days
got what,
currently
3 more
do we have?
days.
yeah, 3 more days.
You got 3 more days of travel.
So we have 2 days of shark, 3 days of
They
travel.
might go rancid on the last day.
All right, so we'll travel for like a day and a half, and then tell him to slow down so we can maybe find some asteroids. Maybe he knows where some asteroids are.
Whenever it's Donna's turn to helm the ship, since we're taking turns, I think she's going to try to sing a whale song to the whale, just while no one's around. So,
The whale can't really hear you from below deck.
well, I'm doing it anyway.
That's fair. That's
Well,
fair.
wait. Oh yeah.
It doesn't. Your
Yeah.
voice doesn't project outside. It's just.
But- I'm still part of the ship, though, right?
Kind of. I mean, you feel what the ship feels.
That's fine.
Is there a ship
That's
intercom?
enough.
There is not a ship intercom.
Oh, maybe that's my next
loudspeaker.
gadget. Maybe that's my new.
Maybe you can make one.
Yes, just for whale songs, I'm gonna become a marine astrologist. I don't know.
Well, we have a
Marine
barrel, right?
astrology.
We could smoke the shark, right?
Just leave a smoke trail behind us.
At the speed we're going?
I Yes, I mean things can go faster.
This is your first day is kind of getting this information, and Oblate is cutting up these sharks. How are you guys on water?
Water's an issue. We got the
I
water
don't
from
have any water.
the giant fish thing. Yeah, we do not have water. We're not in.
Okay. So at the end of this day, I would like everyone except for Donna to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Gladly.
But didn't we get water from the fish?
You got a little bit to tide you over. It's not really the best. I mean, you could.
I'm gonna take my halfling luck and re-roll that.
All right.
Wow, for a 3, that's great.
Can we, are there more sharks left over? Like, I know Obele did he butcher all of them?
Oblate probably butchered like one or two of them. I don't know.
Could we not do the same thing she did before to turn the shark into some water?
Or Oblate if you want to wait, and because you know they would probably spoil quicker.
The thing they did
Broken
before
down,
didn't
yeah.
really
Broken
seem
down.
to. It kind of helped.
So thirsty.
As Tobias and Oblate, you take a point of exhaustion each.
Oh, I've felt this way before.
I'm so thirsty.
Oh, this is
Huh.
And for your second day of travel, is there anything you'd like to do on your travel?
We gotta find water.
Yeah, we got the map thing. Look and see if there's any of those
Maybe
water.
the whale knows. Just
Yeah.
ask the whale.
So the
I'm
map's
just gonna
not
talk to
going
the
to
whale.
show up little asteroids and stuff.
Maybe the.
But that would be so cute.
It would
That's
be
why I
cool.
was thinking. Like,
Cosmetically, they're not real though.
Sure.
So do we get a long
you get
rest?
a long rest, but Tobias
Okay.
and Oblate wake up with 1 point of exhaustion.
Right. I understand.
We're dehydrated.
Okay.
They can't
All
heal
right.
dehydration without water.
that's
I'm
correct.
gonna activate my speak with animals. I'm gonna say, hey Joe, do you drink water?
No, I don't need to eat or drink or sleep.
Oh, okay.
I am a
you
perfectly
know-
self-sustaining life organism.
That's pretty
Wow.
cool. Pretty happy for you.
It is pretty.
Do you know where non-self-sustaining life organisms can find some water?
I see them gathering around those big planets and occasionally around asteroids and such.
If you wouldn't mind, if you see an asteroid, maybe if we could stop at one and try to harvest some water from it, because we're pretty thirsty.
It would be hard to see at these speeds.
Yes? It
I
would.
could slow down. Do you need to sustain yourself?
Oh, yes, please. We do.
I will slow down so you can see such phenomenon.
Okay. Thank you, Joe. That's so nice of you. Your family would be so proud of you. What a gentleman.
And the whale will once again slow down as gravity takes over, and kind of everything on the ship would just kind of buckle down.
All right, everybody, keep your eyes peeled for an asteroid or something.
Mm-hmm.
Who is helming the ship during this search?
Nose goes.
Who does not have perception? Who is not perceptive?
I don't have great perception.
Dr. John.
And the ship loves
I'll-
you.
I'll helm the ship.
We should carve our names into the ship. somewhere.
And so who is helming your search as you're keeping an eye out for asteroids or anything moving,
Water.
essentially?
Donna.
All right.
I will.
Donna, give me a perception check. And let's say, Blake, roll me a d20.
I do what?
20.
Oh, that was almost a
D20.
nat 20. I'll do built for success. Hold on. Is that just a D4?
I don't know. I think so, though.
I think so.
I got an 11.
11.
I'll use it because it's for we need it for water. Anything's better.
Tobias, roll me a D8.
Hey.
Nice.
Continuing with the trend.
My friends need water.
About 3 or 4 hours into this trek, you all up top kind of looking over, haggard, and only some of you dehydrated, continuously hearing these whale songs as essentially the whale would be telling a story kind of song kind of deal about its travels in the door system, about how its family encountered a dragon once, and things like that, but only Dr. Jellybean would really hear any of this. But about like 3 or 4 hours into this slower travel of going like 60 feet a second, or 60 feet every 6 seconds, Donnie, you would see this kind of streaking across the sky, not too far off from where you are.
I need to catch it with a net. Everyone grab or something to catch the water, right? Some kind of fabric.
I'm gonna get the empty barrel.
What if I just can I never mind. What if I just open the bag of holding? Just soak everything in there and then we just stop it out.
So you just see this kind of streaking light in the sky.
I'm
I'll point it out to everyone who's
gonna yell out, Dr. Jelly, tell the whale to head towards that light.
Joe, the lights, the comet, the asteroid thing, that might have water on it. Can you follow
I
it?
can't hear you
Is that what
because you're below deck.
So is that what we're looking for, or is that just
Damn
something
it.
random that I am seeing?
What are you looking? You're looking for anything, right?
I'm looking for the water.
I mean, what does water look like in space?
Ice.
Mm-hmm.
This
Right.
looks like a possibility. It could be ice.
It could be.
Okay.
How
You
can
see
I
this
get close?
streaking.
All right.
Just
How can I
get up
closer?
and run up there
Yeah.
for a second and tell
Hey.
it.
Joe, follow that
You've been
asteroid. I'm so sorry. We're looking for water. Can you follow that asteroid that went streaking through the sky just now?
quiet. Oh, okay.
Thank
I
you.
will get right on it.
You're so nice.
And the kind of changes course to follow this.
He's not gonna fly
streaking
us into
sky.
that thing, is he?
He's not gonna what?
He's not gonna fly us into that thing, is he?
Don't fly us into it. We just want to be able to catch it.
Oh wait, grab the other end of that barrel. Let's get ready to catch it.
Blade left.
Oh wait, left.
Oblate left. Oblate will
It jumped
just
off.
grab the other barrel
If
across
you're-
the barrel. Probably.
We're gonna come to a dead stop next to it, right? We're not gonna try to catch it as we're going.
I don't know. What do you guys
Because
do?
we
You
try to-
tell me.
If we
My
try
plan
to
was to catch it as we were going. Yeah, that was my plan.
If you try to catch ice in a barrel when you're moving at 60 miles an hour at 6 seconds, it's just going to tear straight through the bottom of the barrel. Right? Maybe? That's what I think.
I don't know.
I
think
don't-
that's what I think.
I don't know.
I think you have to. Well, it's streak.
He's following it, so I mean, since it's
It's
going
the-
this way, we might be able to.
Is it streaking because we're moving, or is it's moving itself?
These
Can
are
you give me a
all
nature
things.
check.
Yay, nature!
And I would say with your perception, kind of hard
Great.
to tell. It is hard to tell what is going on there with the physics of everything.
We gotta get closer to it to see what's going on. I think. And then we can make a decision from there.
The barrel's ready. Let me know.
As Oblate and Tobias are holding this barrel up, Whale would call out, "Do you want me to put you towards its mouth? To put your mouth towards it, so that you can drink it?"
No. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That would be great.
Do you think the mouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, that way we'll stand at the front where the mouth is.
Okay. All right.
Actually, even better, we can just open the mouth, because that's where the cargo hold part is, and stand at the cargo hold with the barrel. That's perfect.
Okay. All right. Yes, please. Yes. Joe.
We open it, and then it's me and Oblate standing at the edge with the barrel ready to catch
Just be
water.
mindful that it might tear through the cargo hold if we're not careful.
Just a hole right in the ship.
I mean, it could.
He's
We already got
fine.
holes.
So
Be
you
fine.
open up the cargo bay doors,
Mm-hmm.
as you see into space, and you can. The Kandori agrees to this, and as you kind of see the cargo bay doors open, you do see that kind of object just kind of streaking. You can kind of almost feel ice particles or something, dirt kind of hitting you in your face a little bit as
That's cool. Keep
as
the barrel.
as you're trying to essentially.
Duster up.
I will need Dr. Jellybean to give me a dexterity check.
Oh God. Okay.
You're good at
As
this,
you're
right?
trying to maneuver the ship
Sure.
wobbly because nobody's controlling the upper controls to kind of steer the thing, and
Wow.
you do miss it
Ah.
as the object goes streaking past the side of your ship as your ship takes considerable damage along the side of its hull.
Do we get anything in the barrel?
Nope, the object kind of like skidded off to the side of your.
But not before doing considerable damage
considerable
to the ship.
damage.
Ouch.
Great. That's
Ouch.
that's good.
Considerable. Yeah, your ship just took 30 points of damage.
Thirsty. But water. You see Tobias a little like, no, there's the water.
The water. Hey Joe, we didn't get it. We
So
didn't get it.
typically, it's harvested with like there's tools that are used to capture water. That's like netting or something.
Barrel's not a bad idea. But it would really depend on the situation.
Okay.
So,
As
Them
that
words.
thing goes streaking across, and Don, if you're
But
looking
ideally-
up top, you do see it kind of flying back away from the ship.
But ideally, in the future, are there? I know that there's some type of tools that people use for harvesting water in the
So-
Astral. I'm just trying to keep in mind for things that we should probably get if we make it back to civilization.
tell Joe to chase the comet, please.
Hey, Joe,
Water.
can you go after the comet? We really need to get it.
I will turn
Please.
around.
Thank you.
And it
It's
turns back around
so accommodating.
and kind of veering the ship with it.
Try again.
Try again.
Dr. Jellybean, give me another dexterity check.
Can I
Try
can
the
this
same
time?
thing.
Can I have advantage because I'm more prepared to be good at this?
No, because you don't really have a lot of maneuverability. A, you're tied up to a whale, and B,
Yeah.
your wings are stiff because there's no one controlling those.
God, please.
Oh my.
Well,
That's even worse.
as
Wait, can I not rush to the controls of the wings after we take damage the first time?
you could have.
We could have, but we were
100%.
hoping that there would be better than like a 2.
I would like
Keep
to.
going,
As
Joe.
the ship takes another 30 points of damage, as
Damn.
you can see sparks gliding across the side of the ship. And
Horrible.
at this point, you would start to hear this kind of grunt yelling coming from outside of the ship. As Tobias and Noblet, you're below deck with the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Donna, you're up top, just watching the thing start to skid away from the ship. You just hear this little as the Comet turns around, and you can see, Donna, with your passive perception, you do see a face on it.
I knew it. I knew it. I mean, I didn't know it because I rolled bad, but I knew it.
As it is attempting to slam into your ship again.
Oh,
No.
we made
As
it
it
bad.
turns around
Oh
and
no.
Joe, get us out of here.
Yeah.
we're gonna roll initiative.
Can I
Oh
get to
my God.
the wings now?
We'll see what happens.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll just sit on top of the ship.
Done messed with the wrong comet.
As you
We
see
done did.
a face fully form on it, and it's smiling, just that constant. It's going Super Saiyan.
oh my God.
As it is flying towards your ship. As you rammed into it essentially twice.
Yeah,
The ship
we
took more
did.
damage. As the ship is super fucked now.
Yeah, you did first.
And yeah, we're gonna roll some initiative there.
That's great.
I was like, that thing may or may not be water.
Turns out it wasn't. Made of ice, though, so who knows?
It might be. We'll kill it and drink it.
Harvest its natural resources.
Yeah.
Hey, you could still harvest it. I don't know.
The more desperate the situation gets, the more
Yeah.
this
Desperate
whale is
times.
getting harvestable.
And as Donna, you see this thing turn around. That'll be where we'll take our little 5-10 minute break.
Oh man.
As, hey, murder comet. Welcome back to the Astral Avenue. Last we left off, our players had hitched a ride to this Kandori named Joe, and were traveling fast on their destination to the ASMR around Zeppela. But running out of supplies, mostly water, they opted to slow down and try to find some sort of comet or something like that, or a asteroid. And they did find a small comet, nearly catching it, skidding off the side of their ship a couple of times, doing some moderate damage to it. But on the second time, it turned around of its own volition, and Donna at the top of the ship,
Out of nowhere, for no reason, this
Yep.
thing just comes at us.
and you can see a face, a humanoid-looking face on it. As
Is it Oblate's face?
as you would, it is not Oblade's face.
It's been coming up a lot.
That's fair. But you can just hear that like in every Dragon Ball Z episode, as it flies back towards your ship. And we're picking up in combat. Everybody has rolled initiative, and Donna, you are up first. Donna, you are up top. Dr. Jellybean, you are at the helm of the ship. Tobias and Oblate are down near like kind of the opening of the port down there. And
Okay.
the bottom deck. So Donna, you are really the only person who has seen that it has a face and is turned around. You would all kind of hear that grunting, that her as
Donna's gonna explode.
Donna, what you doing?
Oh, she's gonna turn tail, run down the steps, and get to the wings, going, "Not water, not water, not water."
You get
We
down
gotta
to
go.
the wings.
Yes, or the levers for the wings.
The levers are up top.
Oh, I thought they were okay.
They're all up top by at the ends of the spines.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll man a lever. Try to help out. I'll run to the steps and call out.
All right.
We gotta go.
Donna runs to the downward ladder, heading below deck,
Hoping that the whale's gonna start moving soon.
calling out, "We gotta go."
Not water. Angry water.
All right. And attempting to control some of the wings.
I mean, when needed.
Fair enough. Anything else for Donna?
No, I'm just preparing to go and hoping to see that whale's tail just flipping away.
All right, that will take us to Tobias. Tobias, you hear "not water, we gotta go" from up top.
Angry water.
Angry
Not water. Angry water. We gotta go.
What do you think she means, buddy? We'll leave the barrel, and I'm gonna go like. She sounded stressed, so I'm gonna like run.
Noise is stressful. You hear that noise? That noise is stressful.
Yeah, I'm gonna
run.
That's not giving you anxiety.
You would also still hear that.
Yeah.
Your mic isn't registering the way.
No, it's not. Like I hear
No.
you in the other room
It's like
making
a
well noises.
pantomime, and I feel like you're fucking with me on purpose.
Like
Yeah.
you hear it it sounds
You-
like this.
You can hear some of it. Fair enough.
So move, double move.
Ghost.
You
Get up to the
could
top.
dash to get up top, but essentially you have to. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
take
Water. Angry
all
water.
of your movement, and you would be getting up top, and you would see Donna bracing one of the levers.
Do I see the murder comment? What are you talking?
What is your passive perception? 13. Yeah, you would barely see it kind of dust ice particles around the bend, and then kind of look to where they're coming from as you see that face made of
Oh,
rock and ice
And a mustache.
angry,
looking right at you.
angry water.
Sure, it has a mustache.
Yes.
I'm gonna make a Shadow
I
Tobias.
Okay.
Because that's all I can do. Oblate. Angry water. Angry water.
I don't know what that means.
Anything else for Tobias?
What's it for Tobias?
All right. Taking us to Dr. Jellybean. Dr. Jellybean, hearing the commotion up top, you do see that comet with the face.
Joe, we gotta go. It's not water.
Slap him on his ass.
Fucking
Oh.
'Cause
run
you're
over.
in the chair.
All right, I guess I'll move myself over.
All right, so you run to the ladder, start climbing it. It will take at least your movement to get to the ladder, and you probably have to dash up if you want to.
I'll dash.
All right, dashing
tell her,
will
guys.
get you to where Tobias is, and then you would have like 10 feet of movement.
10 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get closer. That 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna yell. Can I reach him? I don't even know the range.
Yeah, I mean, he can understand you as long as.
All right. All right, Joe, we gotta go. We got an angry comet here. It's not a nice one. Doesn't want us to drink it. We gotta get out of here, quick now.
It would immediately respond. Okay, we are going as fast as I can right now.
Everyone, we're gonna go fast now.
As fast as you can go right now.
Right now, fast.
That's what it said.
Oh no!
Anything else for Dr. Jellybean?
Oh shit, we're on top. I can tell it to wait a minute.
Oh wait, you do have fire, and this thing does look icy.
Joe said, I am going as fast as we can right now.
Yeah, we have the same flight speed, although our ship probably has less flight speed than when we first hitched onto it, so he's still probably going faster than we would solo.
Essentially, and you guys would know, when certain celestial bodies interact, including things like comets and stuff, you can't engage, essentially, spell jamming speeds.
Right.
So we have to get rid of the comets so we can go.
So, okay, so he's saying that currently we are
still-
going as fast as we can.
Yes.
I see. All right.
Use the word currently.
I
So
see.
anything else for Dr. Jellybean? You still have a bonus action if there's anything you'd like to do.
All right, we'll keep
Just say shit!
going. Damn it.
Okay.
Bonus action to curse.
That'll take us to the comet. The comet is going to slam into the side of the hole and then bounce away and slam into the side of the hole again
That's not chill.
and then bounce away.
Does it? Okay.
It does
As it
not
leaves-
provoke attack of opportunities.
Oh. It is a murder
the ship.
comet.
Can I bonus action to heal?
It actually skids off the side, not hitting the ship. And then it would spit a line of ice towards it.
Like, drink the ice so we're not
Yeah,
thirsty
catch
when we
it.
die.
Also missing, like it just kind of bounces off the side of the hole. And it
No, we need
flies.
that.
It actually has more speed. Taking us to Oaklake, who's below deck. As the whole time you just hear, and then as it pelts with ice, you would just hear that little like someone is spitting watermelon seeds at the side of your ship.
Like,
Yeah.
With my speed, how fast would I be able to get up to the top deck
With your
just my
movement
speed?
and dash, you would need to dash. What is your speed? 40?
Yep.
So it's you just have to over 25 and then climbing because you don't have a climb speed. Unless you do have a climb speed. Do you have a climb speed?
I don't think I have a climb
That's
speed.
just a ranger. So you would need to dash to get up top. So it'd be
All right,
25
I'll use
feet
Step
to
of the
get-
Wild, Step of the Wind to bonus action dash to get up. And that's just going to get me up to where Tobias is.
I'll get you to where Tobias is plus 10 feet if you want, wherever you want.
Okay, that's fine. I'll be right there. Let me see. What is this casted as? Oh, great. Can't do that. I just gonna end up pissing this thing off, but that'll be fine by me.
Oh, he's beyond pissed at this point.
It is giving off some light too.
Is this also a bonus action?
Most of your monk abilities are, yeah.
Yeah, so
Take a shot.
melee attack. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I mean, the few bullets I have left, I'm going to just pop a shot off at it.
All right. Popping shots.
Popping shots.
A
Hey.
25 will hit it.
Kerchow.
You do 10 points of piercing damage as it is properly vexed by you.
That'll be all I can do this turn.
You get 2 attacks now.
Oh, you're right.
Wait,
I do.
yeah.
But I don't want to waste all my bullets. I might not get a chance. I might not get a chance to, so I might as well just shoot it again.
All right.
I'm gonna pop
You
off 2
You
shots.
do have advantage on the second shot because it is vexed.
Hey.
Natural 20.
Nice.
Yeah.
Miss every shot you don't take.
That's
You're right.
true.
Wow.
21.
21
Very nice.
points of damage. And it is vexed again as you puncture a hole right through one of its eyes as ice and sparks just ignite from the backside of it. Anything else for Oblade?
That's it.
All right, that'll take us to Donna.
I'm so impressed. Just shot a hole through that thing's
Yeah,
face.
yeah. It's missing an eye,
mustache
just
show.
like shedding
Half
ice
its mustache
particles, just kind of,
gone.
yeah.
I will. Is he okay? So he's okay. 40 belt. I think so. We're just moving the ship. Okay, this
The
one's
ship is
happening.
essentially moving a little bit. I would say at top of the round, it would move. It moves 40 feet, so it would be back here.
Oh, it's back there.
Mm-hmm.
And no
because
one
the
is.
ship moves a little bit. Not very
Okay.
fast right now.
Is that no one? Only the ship is taking damage, correct?
Yeah, a lot.
Mm-hmm. A
No, I
lot.
can't really do anything about that right now. Can I patch holes?
It would be along the
Is that
side,
gonna help the-
underneath the wings, so it's not
Okay.
somewhere you can
So
get
it's
to from
not
up top.
manageable.
Yeah.
Can't do a quick fix. Okay. I don't have anything right now. Nope. No range. I'll shoot an arrow. How about that?
All right. Or a crossbow bolt.
Shoot an arrow at an icy.
Give me a
invade.
shot. You miss half the shots you don't take.
Exactly.
At least.
Exactly.
Hey, 21 will hit it.
And the other, I'm aiming for his mustache. The other half.
Sure.
Bazoom.
For
Kerchow.
9 points of piercing damage as you pierce into its mouth, and now it looks like it's kind of smoking a little, one of those,
Doobie.
the really extra, the Virginia Slims. Really long, thin cigarette.
Plastic.
Yeah. 2 on that.
And it kind of also, just with the speed it's traveling, just kind of, the end of it ignites. Anything
Sure,
else for
yeah.
Donna?
Nope, not until we've taken. Yeah, no.
Alright, that will take us to Tobias.
Sorry, Hammer. I need to shoot, and I'll move there.
I'm better.
I can't throw you. You won't come back.
You shouldn't throw me anyways.
I'm going to take a shot. Just got that. From my shadow. It looks like I'm drawing it, and then my shadow actually takes a shot.
Alright.
17.
17 is going to be a miss.
Okay.
As it
Wow.
kind of, the arrow gets covered in ice and just flies off the side of it.
And then I will shoot for my location. Okay, that would be a 14, so
14
that is
also
awesome.
misses. It just drifts off in space. This thing is
Okay.
moving extremely fast.
And Shadow Twice comes a little bit closer to me. 5, 10, 15, so it stays within my range.
All right.
That's it for my turn.
That'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
Can I dash back to the helm?
You could make it there, yeah. And that would be your action.
I mean, I guess, do I need to be on the helm right now?
The Kandori is moving you guys along just fine.
Okay. Alright. Then I will... I'm gonna shoot a... Oh, is it within range of my firebolt? I don't even know.
It is.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
All right. Uh, 12 unfortunately misses as your
Okay.
firebolt just kind of fizzles as it gets closer towards it.
Could I bonus action try to heal the ship?
No, you need mending for the mending takes a full minute.
Okay, so I can't use this healing word on the
Healing
ship.
word only works on creatures, and your ship is unfortunately not a
Not a
creature.
creature.
A sentient object?
Not
sort
yet.
of.
Okay,
All right, holding your ground there.
I might move. I'm gonna start moving towards the back of the ship
All
in case
right.
I need to jump in the helm. Back here.
All right,
about
yeah,
the
that's right,
fire?
essentially right where the entrance to the ladder is, and that will take us to the Comet. So you hear this as it just kind of bops down on top of Oblate, just slams down, getting an 18 to hit.
It looked like you said that's a
That's my AC.
Oh,
Sorry. Yeah.
All right.
wishful thinking.
Oblate, as you take 8 points of bludgeoning damage and 7 points of fire damage. As with the
Fire.
speed, it just kind of skids off the top of your head and it kind of cracks your neck a little bit.
I see.
Can I deflect attack
You
as a reaction?
certainly try.
All right. So when you take damage from an attack the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus your dexterity plus monk level. So 1d10, 7
Plus 5, so 12.
plus 5 plus 5?
Plus your monk level, is it plus your monk level plus?
Dexterity modifier plus monk level.
Oh, dang, so yeah, so 17.
And it's reduced to
You
0.
do reduce it to 0, so you can. Your other
Oh my
choices of
God.
having it slam into something would be Dr. Jellybean, Donna, or the ship. Can't slam into itself.
I can just absorb. I can just absorb it, right?
You can
I
just
don't have
deflect it
to.
as it continues to go flying away.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Alright, as it does fly a little bit away, like air, right off the edge of the ship, and starts to pelt you, Oblate, with pelts.
Is it ice?
Pelting ice, getting a 22 to hit.
I try to catch it in my mouth because it does hit.
You've already used your
Stop.
reaction.
We've mentioned that once already, and it's giving me horrible visuals. So
As this thing just spits a bunch of ice
Ice
out
spike,
towards you,
don't.
Oblate, as you take 13 points of cold damage.
Oh man.
Just stabs
Jeez.
into you, and just areas of you just kind of like chills all over.
all over your body.
Am I still thirsty?
You are still thirsty.
Okay.
That'll take us to your turn, Oblate. This isn't readily consumable ice.
It's ink.
How high up is like if I move to the edge of the ship, is the comet reachable?
I would say
With my
I
weapon?
would say barely. I would say you can do it at disadvantage, but you do have advantage from your previous weapon attack.
So it'd just be a normal attack.
Normal attack for your first roll.
Let me look something up. I need to look up. Just so I'm not dumb. Nice. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. Bonus action, ensnaring strike,
Put a barrel on its head.
and then I'm going to attack him with my mandible bite as I run to the edge of the right here.
All right.
Oh, please, Lordy Jesus.
Oddly enough, it's not immune to that.
And it's a miss.
14 is going to be a miss, but your mandible is still imbued with that ensnaring. You see these dark vines erupt around your mandible. It's still there, but you do miss.
Okay. I'll attack again with it.
All right, this one will be at disadvantage.
Please.
It's just barely out of reach.
Same thing.
Fortunately, a 14, trying to get up there with it, it's not close enough. Just barely out of reach.
That'll be it.
Taking us to Donna. And actually, this thing would... Actually, it's not. It would be near gravity at this moment. So yeah, Donna.
I'm going to. Can I give? No, I can't grant the ship temporary hit points, can I?
It is, does it say creature?
Ally.
I would say no.
Okay.
Especially if it's your field medic thing.
Okay, then I'm gonna shoot it.
All right. Shoot it. It seemed to work pretty good. Shooting is a good thing to do to this thing. Getting a 22 to hit it. Will hit it again.
Oh my gosh.
That was Oblate's up there trying to grapple it, and you see the vines kind of reaching out
He's
towards
inspiring her. She's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, as you shoot it on the other side of its face, and now looks like it has like two cigarettes sticking out of its face, or toothpicks. We'll say toothpicks for the kids.
I can use my healer's kit as a bonus action, correct?
For that one ability, yeah. And give 1 temporary hit point or 5 temporary hit point, I can't remember. That would be that one ability.
Oh, okay. But they can't roll their hit dice. That's a full action. Okay. I will give Oblate 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
And I don't know if you can use this or not, but you can now
You have to be up next to him to do that as she starts patching you up.
Yeah, so you can use your reaction to move up to... Wait, you haven't used a reaction yet this new round. So you can use your reaction to move up to your full movement speed without taking attacks of opportunity, or you can take the dodge action immediately.
I feel like kind of like giving him an icy hot kind of thing. Like an icy hot patch.
Yeah,
Temporary
for
hit
the
point.
friction burns.
Yeah.
Although that sounds horrible. Icy hot friction burn.
It's a good burn.
Yeah, it's like a bomb.
So yeah, you can take the dodge action or
Full movement.
Up to your full movement without taking attacks of opportunity as your reaction.
Nice.
Wait, I will back up again. Grab that safety lever.
all right.
Even if it's not doing anything, it's just for moral support.
Yeah. There's like 10 levers up here for all the wings. It's a complicated machine.
Jesus Christ. Well then, never mind. I'm still holding on to it just for
No, I got-
stability.
That'll take us
My
to
rock.
Tobias. This thing's probably like 7
Why
to
do you
8
have to do
feet
such
above the
complicated shit?
ledge there.
All right, this is gonna be weird. So you see the shadows start running towards the ship. 5, 10. Tobias gonna switch places with it using my teleport, and so it goes there. He goes here. I only have 15 feet of movement, but it doesn't affect its movement. It's gonna move right up to it, and Tobias is gonna run right back on the ship.
So Tobias, I will need an acrobatics check as you're on the wing of the ship there.
That's fair.
All right, as you quickly catch yourself and run back up,
And then
clinging
Tobias.
to the edge there.
So I can't quite get on.
No, because it's like a little bit of a dip up, so you can
Okay.
start your climb essentially.
All right, I'm gonna have the Shadow Tobias make attacks for me with my hammer. I'll pull my hammer in one hand, bow in the other, and it's gonna whack away.
All right.
This won't be actually disadvantage. It'll just be normal. -1. Hammer 1.
Mundo. 10 is going to be a miss as it's out there and just kind of hitting. The hammer gets collected with ice as it slows down, missing both attacks.
Action surge. She's gonna keep whacking.
All right.
Work.
16 is also going to be a miss
Last one.
as it clinks off the side of the creature.
18.
also misses
Wow.
as Tobias, the shadow Tobias, in a flurry of blows, not getting anything, but kind of like standing up right next to this murder comet.
And that'll be it for my turn. That was great.
Oh, is that why you?
That'll take us to Dr. Jellybean.
Okay. I'm gonna try to slow down the comet.
Okay.
Slow your roll. Grossive.
But here's what. All right. Up to 6 creatures of your choice in a 40-foot cube, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I can choose to omit?
Yeah.
Like. Okay.
So it's like all of you guys are in this, but you choose the comet.
All right.
Or
Cool.
if there was another comet here, you
Mhm.
could be like those 2 comets, but nobody else.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna try to target the comet. Nobody else.
As you would see these ice molecules slow down around it, and even the fire seems to slowly burn in its eye. Its one eye. As it is slowed down.
Yay, good job, Doctor.
He's got one eye and no mustache.
One eye. The mustache is still there, you just got 2 toothpicks.
But it had glorious, like, full Manchu.
Sure. Anything else for Dr. Jellybean? At the top of the ladder there.
I'm still gonna be at
I got you.
I'm still facing. I'm going down, backwards. I'm still looking, but I'm just heading down a little bit.
I got you.
I'm still. attention.
Head's poking up a little.
Yeah. Just want to be prepared.
That will take us to the comet, who will.
Realize that it's not worth it and kindly go on his way.
No, they're kind of on a one-track mind.
Yeah.
Try and slam into Oblight.
Oblate.
As Oblight, you took the dodge action, so it has disadvantage, so it's straight. Getting a 14 to hit you, Oblight.
Did not hit.
And because it's slowed, it can only do one thing. Right? Slow's the one thing. Action.
Yeah, it
bonus action.
Can't take more than one melee or range attack during its turn.
And it can.
It probably looks like
It will. And it can only, if it has multi-attack, it must use one. It only gets one attack, right?
Speed is halved, yeah.
Yeah, only
One
one
attack.
attack. Minus
Sweet.
2 to AC and dexterity.
And the comet will just kind of glide around. Taking this to Oblate. And it's like 10 feet above the.
Does this sound
deck
like-
there.
Ooh.
Yeah. And it's even slower, slow mo.
Mhm.
Slow
And it
build.
tries to hit you with its chin and just keeps going a little bit.
I'm tempted to jump on top of it.
Tempting.
Do it.
I think I'm just gonna do it.
All right.
So
You know that
it's
feeling where
10 feet up.
edge?
Give me an athletics check.
One
I'll give you
second.
advantage because I want to see the cool thing.
Jumping on sharks, jumping on whales, jumping on.
This is
Jump
That's
on stuff.
common.
Okay,
Called
athletics check.
Jump the comet. Comet jump
Hardcore.
Oh man,
Join a rodeo.
with a 7
whiffed it.
as you jump onto it. And tell you what, I'll give you the option. One of
Inspiration,
two bad things can happen. No, you have
Inspiration.
So you rolled a 7.
You're right.
So you get a choice of bad things. Do you want to know the options or do you want to guess blindly?
That's fun.
Can I just roll and then hire as one or the other?
I like that. Yeah, roll.
Okay.
That was weird for a second. It looked like Michael and Josh were like turning to look at each other. Like, what should I do?
10 is gonna be a low.
It's a pretty punch thing.
As you do land on it, but you do take
It goes straight through you.
17 points of fire damage.
Oh.
But you're on it.
12. Right?
Can I react to the damage that I received?
No, it is not.
Okay.
attack. It is just
Okay.
you landing on it. Fire just kind of erupts from its core, from all of the holes inside of this, from the back side of its skull where you blew out its eye.
And just jumping on, is that my action? Or does
Nah,
that
that's
count as
just
movement? Okay, well,
Did you reduce the 5?
I sure did.
Okay.
I'm still really hurt.
Yeah. Band-aid.
I'm really hoping that one of these mandible bitants hit it,
It's
Especially with this-
AC is reduced by 2 at the moment.
especially with this ensnaring strike. Here we go.
Wow.
That ain't it. And let's do it one more
It's gonna
time.
be a miss as you try and like not get pelted by ice and fire as you're on this thing and just try and slam down, just skid off
Do
the
it.
side of it. Whoop. Getting a 10. Again, just this wave of ice shards kind of gets in your eyes as you try and slam your bite down.
Bonus action temper tantrum, and I'm gonna go for a flurry of blows.
Just stomping.
Yeah.
We both had 10 for
All right. Flurry of heals. An 18 is gonna be a miss.
The 18's a miss.
Oh my
Oh,
Oh
god.
no,
18 is a
18
hit.
hits it because its AC is lowered.
That's right. Minus 2 to AC.
Hey.
As it takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage as your
Ugh.
foot kind of goes into it. And it's just kind of cold on your heel there, but you got bandages and stuff on there. And actually, oh no, you did miss a lot. Never mind. Okay. Yeah, you do hit it with one of your attacks. As this thing seems to kind of wobble a little bit.
Wobbling. It's wobbling.
Anything else for Oblate? That's all the things, right?
Everything I could do.
I don't think it's the Donna, as Oblate is on top of this asteroid
Oh, no.
comet thing, 15 feet up in the
Oh.
air. Or he's probably
You
like
got it.
20
You got
feet in
it?
the air.
You got
Don't
it.
got it.
You got it. Donna's going to. We did rest before this, right?
Yes, you did have a long rest before this.
Good.
You have
Okay,
not cast any spells this day.
Donna is going to stick her hand out like this. And she's gonna web it down to the deck since Oblate has it there.
Okay.
Stop its movement, hopefully.
That's it. Got a 21. As you try and web it down, and it just burns up the web that kind of sticks to it for a moment.
That's when you start your turn.
So it's gonna roll a 21.
Yeah.
But there is now web kind of covering the front part of the ship.
Okay. Bonus action. Give Oblate 5.
Oblate will have to roll on his turn too. So Oblate's 25 feet up in the sky.
Can I dispel it?
Is web concentration?
It is.
Then yeah, you can drop concentration immediately if you want.
Yep.
I mean, to be fair, Donna doesn't know that that it's going to pass on its turn. But I'll say easily enough if you want to drop concentration.
Okay.
You can.
Cool.
As webs protrude from Donna like Spider-Man and just immediately just retracts it as it starts burning up and
Okay. Take a big step backwards, kind of up towards Jelly here. Here, I'll go here.
all right, that'll take us to Tobias.
It's worth a shot.
Tobias gonna flip over the rail here. Seeing those ice shards on the ground, gonna drop his short bow and pick up a scoop of ice shards as his shadow goes up to whack this thing.
Okay. They're
Is he-
sharp ice. They're not like, it's not chewy ice. It's like
No,
It's
sharp
been sitting in the
icicles.
It's like
freezer.
glass.
Industrial freezer for
And shards of metal and stuff are in them.
I'm just like,
minerals. Oh no.
Tobias,
Just
give me,
get out of there.
give me a constitution save.
Gonna tear up your insides with
Take-
that.
Yeah, and
take
then
a
another one
handful.
later.
All right, it's a little solid.
So you
but-
successfully drink it.
You're not hydrated. You still have a point of exhaustion.
Not
Aw.
I
hydrated.
thought you were gonna immediately feel relief after.
no, I would just, I don't
Metal.
care. Like, I just parch. You, hey, if you've ever been really thirsty, man, you're like, anything. That's,
Got
That's where
lead
he was at.
poisoning now.
yeah, we'll see. Anyways,
It all comes out in the wash.
You'll
Hit
have another
one.
save
Six.
zone.
16 is going to be a miss. As Shadow Tobias floats over trying to stab at it. 21 is going to be a hit
whack.
for 9 points of bludgeoning and 1 point of psychic damage. As this crack goes into the side of this meteor's skull, and you would just see that crack continue along, still hearing that and then it would kind of start spiraling, and then it would just explode as all of the cracks start lighting up.
Everyone
Hope
make
like goes flying.
Everyone except for Dr. Jellybean, I need a dexterity save.
Go Duster. Help me out on this one.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Your duster.
All right.
Sweet duster did it.
My dice clacked off of each other,
Yeah.
like aggressively.
Oblate, you take 7 points of fire damage and 7 points of fire damage. Tobias, same thing.
Wait, I take 7 and 7?
Yeah, so 14 total.
Okay.
Donna, you take 28 points of damage total. As
It has to absorb
shards
elements.
and chunks just go running into it. Which one are you absorbing? Fire or ice?
What was the numbers again?
They're both 14.
Ice.
All right, so you'll take 21.
And Oblate
Okay.
slams into the deck of the ship.
Miraculously, somehow not dead.
All he's doing is breathing.
As chunks of ice, rock, and minerals and other bits, some of the ice and stuff's on fire a little bit as it explodes. The ship just took 56 points of damage.
Oh no, Shippy.
Oh, Blake, quickly, get off the ground. We gotta get the barrel. We gotta get all this stuff in there.
Did it look cool?
You-
Did it look cool?
It looks so cool. Coolest thing I've ever
Literal,
seen.
like shards of like. No, you don't, because you nailed it. That was me,
And you would
actually.
still
I'm gonna
hear
pull one
that
of those.
whale's call still happening. That
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull a chunk of.
Did the
ice
whale
out.
get hurt at all?
nope.
Okay.
Good.
All right, we're gonna
Can
go
I-
get a barrel.
Opalite, can
I'm
you
gonna
get up? Are you all right?
I'm not all right, but I'll try to get up.
Use
Can
the
I-
healer's kit. Do my little
Can I-
magic-y doo-dah.
All right.
Yep. You may roll your hit dice, sir.
You get 1 hit dice per use of healer's kit.
Okay,
4 hit points.
Just get 4 hit points.
He's fine. Oh, Blake,
I'm
come on.
fine now. I jumped to my
I
feet.
figured we'd have more time.
He's great.
We're gonna run and grab the barrel and bring it up here and scoop all the shards. So we can
Shards
get
are
it.
slowly smoldering chunks of ice and other minerals on fire.
Maybe after it melts, we'll have water we can pour off, right?
We gotta strain it first. Probably.
It was pretty good.
Absolutely.
Was it good? I think we gotta doctor it up a bit here. It's not gonna work like this.
Is it still frozen?
There are a lot of frozen chunks.
Put him in, scoop him with the barrel. Into the
Yeah.
barrel.
Yeah, we'll just scoop everything that we can into the barrel.
Not a ton. But there are 10 pounds of ice and other things.
Can I try
Maybe
to
one.
use like prestidigitation to try to? I don't want to set the barrel on fire, but to just have like a little fire on the barrel to kind of melt the ice a little bit.
I see what you're saying. Sure. Yeah, why not? As slightly lighting and like you'd have to like light put it out essentially. You can burn what's but you would notice as you collect all these in the barrel and start melting what ice you can, you would notice there is some of the raw metal that starts to kind of melt with the water.
The metal is melting.
If you're adding fire to it, yeah.
Oh, well, I don't want the metal in the water.
Well,
We gotta
it's
see that.
all shards of it like combined and punched together essentially.
We gotta strain that shit out. I'm not drinking metal water. Is there a way to clean it? Like to get it out of there?
I'm trying to think if I have any kind of
Magnets.
wiring.
We got magnets.
Or magnets. That's a good idea.
Well, think about you give me a nature check.
Who?
You.
Okay.
Q.
Q. That's not
Q's
my
not
name.
here.
Q. Nature.
Yeah, 20. The metal, it's not like mixing. It will harden once again. And it's just kind of like you can see that it's melting. Some of the metals are melting a little bit as well.
Okay, but we
so
can.
it'll harden
not-
while the water will stay water.
I
Okay.
can still. Well,
and
no.
purified
never
food
mind.
and water will help a ton if you have.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we drink it yet?
Hold on, it's cooking.
You gotta cook the water first.
6 pounds of it is water. The other 4 pounds is other stuff.
I want to see the other stuff. Look at-
Give me an investigation check, sifting through the other stuff. And you can easily kind of sift it out, especially if you're casting Purify Food and Drink. It'll kind of like separate the solids from the actual water.
Okay, now I do have the observant feat, but I don't think it's. I don't know if it's quantified.
There is no passive anymore. Well, it
Right.
doesn't give you the passive bonus anymore,
Ooh.
but it does still gives you a bonus to. I can't. It lets you use it as a bonus action. Search as a bonus action.
Gotcha. Okay.
But with a 17, yeah, there's some gold, silver. Hate to say it, but there's some electrum in there too.
Did you see how fast that thing was going?
As
Electric.
the electrum is probably the stuff that was burning more, but all of them are pretty soft metals.
I'll start sorting them out, piling them.
Fair enough. That is what that's what 4 pounds make up, essentially. You have 4 pounds of miscellaneous metals, and you can sort them and categorize them and all that stuff.
Bag them and tack.
All right, we'll take the barrel down below. Do you think Joe can go faster now? No, it's probably like this, that much at the bottom.
Yep.
That's okay. Is
It's
it?
a few gallons.
Is it ready to be drunk?
It is.
I think so.
Yeah.
Drink it.
Drink it. I'm gonna fill up my water skin
Okay.
It would be rude not to.
and then drink.
After all that trouble.
Slaving over a hot barrel.
Ship is hurt.
Yeah.
Limping
Can you-
along.
Can we repair it while we travel fast?
You can repair the top. You can't actually, because there's no gravity
Right.
when you're using the whales.
So the whale's not going fast yet. So
But we're not. Well, the whale's going the same speed that we were going,
right.
but we've taken damage since, so the,
The
whale
whale
is
is going
probably
faster.
going.
Like whenever it was going its hypersonics, it was going normal spell jamming speeds, like it's like 100,000 miles an hour or something like that. But when you guys were slowed down, it was going about the same speed that you guys go.
Okay. So Joe's not going fast yet, so we could do some repairs to the ship and then tell Joe to go fast
Yeah,
if he can.
I think so.
Why wouldn't he?
He's been nice so far. He's done what we've asked him to do.
Don't see that desperate for your company.
He's a lonely guy.
He
We're not
misses.
talking to him much though.
So
Yeah, we're awful like
I know.
travel companions.
it's 100 million miles every 24 hours.
Horrible road trip. Whole road trip just talking to dead air.
It's just the
yeah,
other person's
he's
Are
still
you listening
talking.
to my stories? Like, I'm singing some tunes.
But healing,
I
or
wrote this song for you.
essentially, and I guess we can talk about that too. I lost it.
I feel like you're never listening to me.
You can essentially, every hour you cast Mending, it heals like a D4 for an hour of work.
That's not
Or maybe
much.
it's like a D6.
What?
It's not a lot.
You could do like
It
one.
is not a lot, but
You could do.
the alternative is 1d8 plus your spellcasting ability modifiers, how much it heals per hour.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you keep doing that every hour, you can heal that every hour. Otherwise, repairing it in a, depending on how much money you put into it, it costs 10 gold to repair 1 hit point of damage.
Oh. Wow, that adds up pretty quick.
Oh, actually, no. You can do it 1 hit point per day if you have like repaired like weapons and stuff like that, or if you have the materials. But I'd say if it's birthed in a dry dock, you can heal it a lot more, a lot quicker, but it costs a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially mending is priceless on Spelljammer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mend away.
let's do some mending.
And depending on if you guys want to keep track of that, you can. Or if you want me to keep track of it, I can.
I'd rather you keep track of it.
So if they both cast mending, it doesn't matter. It's
They
just
can,
one.
you'd have to continuously cast it for an hour.
Right.
And it can only benefit from it once every hour.
So
we're
if we
taking shifts.
Mm-hmm.
Day shift, night shift.
yeah, but we're not traveling very fast. We want to be.
If you're traveling, and if you're not traveling fast, then it's going to be another 6 days, 7 days until you get to ASMR.
More time to repair, but it's, you know,
Or you can
More
get
time
there
that y'all are
in
pushing.
2 days.
I mean, if we can get there in 2 days.
yeah.
So go faster and don't repair.
I mean, we're gonna
I think that's the best
prepare
bet.
for those 2 days.
Can we mend while it's going that fast?
You can mend I would say you could do like maybe 2 casts of the mending while it's going fast, but a lot of it is exterior damage and you have to be able to see it.
Right.
Like from the
couple
second
holes.
floor, your quarters essentially, you can see the damage that it did to the top deck, but you can't really see the damage it did on the outside essentially.
We're just fixing
the
a board
cargo
on the
doors.
stairs.
I mean, essentially what you can see. So,
So
I mean, I
roll
think that's
me
better.
2d8 and we'll add 10 to it. And that's what you can get done as you're moving fast.
I'll do it. I'll do 1d8.
All right. And Donna does the other d8. All right.
Nice.
So it'll heal 13,
Well,
23 points of damage. Healed from it. It's better, but it's definitely not the best. And we'll say
Okay.
as you're checking the spelljamming helm, it probably looks like it's in worse condition now.
Cool.
we're just hoping we can get it to the dock and work on it for a few weeks. Yeah. Work on it for a few weeks and see what we can do.
Downtime.
Mhm.
And after you have pretty much just enough water to last you to get there in 2 days,
Mhm.
is there anything you'd like to do in these 2 days of travel?
We're not
Well,
stopping.
for one, rest
Yes.
longly.
Yeah, resting, and then besides resting, the sharks might last better, so we've got the one to eat. And then that leaves those phase spiders, which I don't know what's actually valuable on them.
I say we just leave the face spiders as is and see what we can get for them.
Yeah, they're in that one barrel. And then the sharks we'll see if they make it. If they don't, unfortunate, but I have all their teeth.
Since
Does that water taste salty by any chance?
no,
Okay.
Purified
No.
it.
It's
there,
good
there was a
water.
chance that there was going to be a chunk of salt, but instead you guys got metals.
Shucks.
But after 2 days journey and checking in with Joe every now and then, you do see this kind of purple star in the distance. As on this last day, essentially, you do see it start to kind of get closer. And as you get closer to it, you can see this kind of flowing, erratic kind of swirl. Not even a swirl, just kind of moving. No real rhyme or reason behind why this purple cloud is moving the way it is. There's no wind. There's no, like, because, you know, most things in space tend to stay circular, compact due to pressure and stuff. But you would see that kind of purple cloud get bigger and closer. And you can see actually within that purple cloud is a small sphere, and jutting out of it in the distance, you do see a building attached to it.
Is this the place, Dr. Jelly?
I mean,
Are we here?
I don't. Does Dr. Jelly know that that's the ASMR?
Anyway, roll me a d20 to see if you ever actually went to this ASMR. And we'll say 17 to 20 is a yes. We'll say 15 to 20 is a yes.
Okay. 25% chance.
That some of your classes and studies brought you to this one. So no, you have never been to this one.
I don't know. I've never been here before.
Oh, that's
What?
cool.
But you do see what looks to be a stately building kind of jutting out the side of this sphere, not resting on it like you normally would think. Swirl of some sort of light, almost like a force field around that area. Underneath it, I would say, Donna, you would be able to see, looks like a bunch of scaffolding and actual docks on the underside.
Okay.
Do I see where, like, okay, like where there's free parking?
You don't see any ships parked there on the docks.
But that looks
As
like where ships would be parked.
yes,
I think we should send our friend Joe on his way and limp our way into
I think you're right.
the docks.
I hope we meet again someday, Joe.
Yeah, Joe, thank you for your help. I hope you find your family. I'm gonna cast Speak with the Animal.
Donna's gonna go to the top deck and go, ooh.
okay,
Can we cut all of the netting off of him? We told him we
that
would.
would be nice. I would
Yeah, let's go.
appreciate that.
Yeah, let's cut the netting off of him.
It was fun
Sure.
traveling with you.
It was fun traveling with you too.
I've never met anyone like you before.
I never met anyone like you before, neither. Tell your family we say, howdy do.
If you're ever near the star, we congregate around there.
Is it that star right there? That one?
That is the only star we can get to.
Okay, well, good to know. Safe travels to you, Joe.
You as well.
Bye, Joe.
After spending a little bit of time cutting away the netting, you can keep that netting if you want. It's like
Yeah.
300 feet.
Sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And as you kind of
put it in the
flows
bag.
away, and after Joe gets a little bit of distance, like a comet just zooms out, like light speed, just point of light after a moment.
Sound barrier. What's the sound barrier in
Yeah.
space?
There isn't one. And kind of leaving you floating there. Anyone who's attuned to the helm at this point can feel the haggard feeling of the ship, and there's just that purple pink cloud flowing around. Occasionally it'll stretch out, and as you make your way through, doesn't really matter who's helming it at the moment, through the clouds into this kind of almost like an upside down port. You can see what looks like parts of that stately building on the underside, but then you would see this kind of haphazardly built stone and wood kind of framework of a shipyard, essentially. It would be a small shack on one side of it where you can see some firelight coming from, and then a couple of actual docks where you see plenty of rope, and looks like nobody's walking about.
They don't seem to get many visitors around here.
Well, I'm kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
That's weird. Well, we should dock and tie up the ship, and we have some stuff to trade at least. Maybe it'll get some repairs.
True. Maybe we can even like hire some people to help us.
Oh, we
Repair
can
the ship.
repair it, right, Dr. Jelly?
Before I forget, well, I already forgot. What was the name of the person that Hilda told me I should find?
I've got it.
Say it's in my notes somewhere. I can find it. But I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But he wasn't in this ASMR. He was in
Professor of Biomancy.
the other one where Duke and
Oh.
Don are from. But as you start to approach this actual dock from that shack, which seems rather small, you would see this 9, nearly 10-foot tall rabbit person, pure white, a little bit of dirt around the cuffs and the ankles and their feet, wearing a yellow kind of hard hat, goggles kind of strapped to it, a lop-eared rabbit bulk, carrying a large book and several kind of apparatuses all around, like a vest kind of suit structure, pockets everywhere, and even some like bits of rope, almost like mini like wrecking balls. You can see a little apparatus kind of coming from around his like backside, like a little mechanical arm writing something down on this book as he's holding it, looking out towards you guys, and approaches your ship as it goes to dock. And that's where we'll end tonight.
Oh, it's cute. It's cute and badass at the same time.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Cute
That's
thing
cute
I've ever
and
seen.
badass.
Oh,
Is this the new PC or NPC?
Dollop. His
Someone to
name
play
is
that.
That's Dollop.
I want one.
You'll meet them next time.
Dollop. I love you.
I bet they're super nice too.
I hope if they're a jerk, I'm gonna be so mad. I'm gonna
Me
smash
too.
his little tool.
He's
I don't
9
know, I
foot
kind of
tall.
want him to be a little bit of a grumpy bunny.
No, he's gotta be so nice.
Look at his face. That is a furrowed brow. He's got he's got a hard hat on. He's not playing around.
He's working. He's busy.
Man of business.
There's this
How-
large, like 9-foot tall, giant rabbit person
9 foot tall. Oh,
It
that
looks
makes me
so
crazy
cool.
now.
walks towards your ship on this dock. Yeah, we'll end tonight.
Well, he's probably
there.
super excited to
Yeah.
check out our ship.
And we'll pick up there next week as you guys have landed at the ASMR
Dollop.
within around Zeppela. Wow. Well, I wonder what they're going to do next. You wonder what they're going to do next? Judy sure does. And if you're like Judy, you can like and subscribe and watch the next episode of The Astral Avenue. Thanks for watching.